Welcome back, guys. We are on Conan Exiles. It's been a while since we've done a video on Conan. Part of the reason is I'm not sure what you guys want to see. You have to write it down in the comments whether it's a guide that you guys want or a Let's Player walkthrough. The game has gotten a tiny bit stale, but I just needed a push in a certain direction and go with it. And also, on that note, guys, talking about Conan Exiles and things that would help it, I wanted to talk about the 5 or so things that are wrong right now in Conan, or things they could do better, Conan Exiles could do better at. And that number 5 today is the stale map. We're in this area right here. This is where I always get metal. And I can basically come here with nothing equipped because there's never anybody walking through here, or NPCs, or any type of animals, and I can make it all the way to the very end. Down there, there's a bridge at the very end right there, and there's never anything here. So the map has gotten a little bit stale. A lot of people have talked about this. They could make people, NPCs wander or animals wander a little bit more and not make the spawn so concrete. I think that would help a lot. I'm definitely not the first person to talk about this one. But at number 4, I feel like the DLCs are pretty much the same regurgitated stuff every time. It's always building pieces, normal building pieces, or and some armor. And I feel like they should maybe introduce new animals in them, or creatures, or maybe a boss cave or something, or maybe even a different wheel of pain or something when you get a DLC. It just seems like this game doesn't have nearly as much to offer when it comes to DLCs. You know what's coming out when a DLC is coming out. And at number 3, guys, we have the modded community, because if you play PS or PC, they have mods, and it's a very good modded community. PS4 or Xbox obviously don't have the mods, but they could bring in some really cool things from the modded community. There's a bunch of mods like Sandstorm EX, and I'm not really going to get into details, but there's other games like Ark Survival. It's a very comparable game to this, where they've brought in mod creators or brought in their mods to the actual vanilla version of the game, and it's really, really good, and really helped the game. They've even gotten maps on Ark, and I think right now getting maps on Conan would be really cool for maybe the modded community and people playing. At number 2, I really want to talk about PvP and rebalancing, because the reason I haven't been playing PvP recently is it is pretty broken with a couple of builds, particularly archer builds right now. Not that I'm great at PvP, I'm not trying to say that, but it is fun to do. And with the avatars and the builds right now, it's really not worthwhile playing. It's not nearly as fun as I think it would be, and a lot of these issues have been around in the game a while. These aren't brand new bugs or broken builds or stuff like that. And at number 1, and this is the most important thing, is Conan Exiles needs new content. The game has basically been essentially the same, other than different building pieces and the addition of pets, since, it came about a couple years ago. So this is, if you play other games, you would see this a lot more. If you play just Conan, you might not see this as much. But when you play games like, I hate to break it up again, but like Minecraft or Ark Survival, geez, about for a long time, the first 3 years it was out, it was about every week a new dinosaur would come out or a new creature would come out, and it just hasn't happened. And there's games like Ark that have 10 or so different maps, and this one is still on the original map, and they just need new content. Keep the old timers, I guess, like me, happy playing the game that have been playing it a long time. So um, hopefully you guys find this interesting. Please put down in the comments what you think, because I'm pretty sure I missed some stuff that's wrong with Conan right now. And I want to hear what you guys have to say, because I'm truly interested, genuinely interested in what you guys have to say on this, um, and your thoughts on it. And maybe if you agree with me, tell me what one was the one that agreed with me most on. Alright, guys, hopefully you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again tomorrow.